Welcome ecopenny viewers to another Eco Sports edition. This time it's the Bridle Track Part 2. There'll be a link to Part 1 of the video where I rode the first part of the Bridle Track to Howard's Bridge. So this time I've driven the way I rode, part beyond Howard's Bridge. There's roadworks happening at the moment, so I couldn't park at the bridge. So I'm going to ride back to the roadworks and then start from the bridge and do the next part of the Bridle Track to Monaghans Bluff where the road is closed. That's about 20 kilometres each way, so it'll be about 40 kilometres total. As usual, there'll be traffic on this road. It's a country road, but there's still traffic, so I've got my flashing lights front and rear and my high-vis vest on. Just, you want to be visible because it's going to be four-wheel drives and other traffic on this road. So this bridge was replaced recently because it flooded and got washed away, but they're going to put a better, sturdier bridge in eventually. That's what all this roadwork's for. So I want to officially start from the bridge. Started the tracking on my Fitbit Ionic watch, so I'm on my way to Monaghans Bluff. It'll be about 20 kilometres each way, so I'll have lunch at the bluff and turn around and come back. So work guy says only about a metre wide, so a push bike can get through the bluff but not a vehicle. That's why at that point the road's officially closed. Oh, it's a pretty steep incline from the bridge, so I don't know how much of this will be bitumen. The first part to Howard's Bridge was bitumen all the way, but I'm not sure about this second bit. Just look at this stunning scenery. This is what it's all about. It's winter now, but it's just a beautiful day, about 15 degrees max today, Celsius. Oh, this is magic. First descent of the day over the cattle grid. For those that you don't know, that just stops cattle escaping through the gate, like walking through the holes. I know there'll be an up, but I'm just enjoying this downhill for the moment. Oh, beautiful. So down in that valley down there is the Macquarie River. The Howard's Bridge goes over the Wimbendale rivulet, which flows into this Macquarie. So the trail is going to follow the Macquarie for a little while. Hopefully it stays fairly flat. We'll just have to see what happens. Oh, it's a beautiful stream and causeway here. So there's been a couple of cattle grids, so you've just got to be careful. You've got thin tyres, you'd have to get off and walk them over the cattle grids. A few ups and downs. So this can flood here. Indicators at 0. It's just beautiful countryside out here. I'm the only one out here, which is just great. Just awesome. Oh, just look at that descent down there. It's beautiful down to the causeway. Back up the other side now. Just beautiful. So I'm about 6.5 k's into the journey. Now the bitumen's ended, so it's going to change to a gravel road. So to my right is Box Ridge Road, which we don't want. Continues left over the cattle grid. Continues left to the Bridle Track. So this is where the mountain bike tyres come in handy.
Years ago the whole track was gravel like this. They're gradually tarring more and more. So the descents are really good, but then you've got to go uphill afterwards, so it's a disadvantage. I got a little bit of water to ride through. Let's have some fun. Woo! So the gravel surface isn't too bad. It's fairly graded. It's a few little bumps and rocks. So mountain biker or cyclocross could do this. I'm up to BY-M1DM now on the Bridle Track, about 10 kilometres in. So there's a sign here if you're driving full drive only, steep edges, steep inclines, falling rocks, just got to be careful. So I've got another 10 k's to get to Monaghans Bluff, so I've got to keep going. Got to watch these edges here, don't want to go off them. Onwards and onwards. Got the whole track to myself at the moment, it's just awesome. But this is a weekday though. Weekends will be busier. It's up to BY-M1DM Reserve here. No camping because of COVID again. Oh, they've changed it now. Maximum camping group size 10 people, but you've got to register. So I might as well check it out. So might as well have morning tea here. It's a beautiful site, got Macquarie River up ahead. So I've got a toilet block here, which is handy. Oh, it's a nice spot for morning tea here. Beautiful Macquarie River. Oh, nice morning tea. So it says road ends 6 kilometres, so I think that's where the Monaghans Bluff is. Another little bridge. Whoa, nice and bumpy. Just look at that river view. Fantastic. Oh, have I said it's just magic yet? If I haven't, oh, it's just magic riding alongside the river. This road's quite smooth. Looks like it's been graded recently. In top gear, just cruising along. Nice and relatively flat here. So you just got to be careful of these edges. You don't want to go off the end of them. A long drop. So this is Amy Anderson Reserve. Another toilet here. Another nice looking spot. Oh, this is my favourite bit so far. It's fairly flat alongside the river and the road's quite smooth. It's just absolutely magic. Oh, I'm so glad I came out here today. So hopefully in a few kilometres I'll get to where the road's closed, check that out and have lunch. Another handy drop toilet, nice rapids straight ahead there. Doesn't say what camping ground this one is. I'll have to look at the map. Sign's long since gone. Alright, continue onwards. So where that road closure is, it was a big landslip. Would have been a wet event, a lot of water coming down. You can see the cliff's quite steep and a big boulder fell on the road, and then there's a mystery who cleared the boulder. Someone moved this huge boulder. It would have been at least 3 or 4 meters in diameter, cleared that off the road, but because the actual road has slipped away as well, it's only about 1 meter wide, so it's too dangerous for cars to go through. It happened in 2010, 10 years ago, and they still haven't fixed it. Just a matter of, you know, money. Council hasn't got enough money to fix it yet. There's quite a few private properties around here, so I won't go there. I'll keep out of that bit. Another cattle grid. Brrr. Some more toilets here, another camping area. Try and get this one's name. Blackgate Reserve. So I'll have to come back here and camp one day, I reckon. It's the trouble, you do one of these trips and you say, I did the first bit of the Bridle Track and I thought, oh, I should do the second bit, which I'm doing now, and now I'm saying, oh, I should come back and camp here too. Anyway, it's all good. There's always something to look forward to in the future. So what we've got here, it says road closed. So I don't think this is the actual bluff. Let's see if I can go further. So you can't get a vehicle any further than this. Try and go all the way to the bluff. I'm about getting to destination, so I've got to get to a destination now. So past that roadblock, it's a lot rockier. Rocks are about 10 centimetres in diameter now, as opposed to about 2 centimetres before. It's not terrible, it's just bumpier. I'm not sure if I've reached Monaghans Bluff yet or not. Oh, look at that, it's a sign. Monaghans Bluff. Oh. I think I'm going to walk that next bit. This will be on one of those world's craziest roads films one day, I reckon. It's getting narrower and rockier. I'm just walking the bike at the moment. So I sort of have a look at this landslip point. Look at that. It's a minor landslide there and it's got a lot of rocks in it. Oh, I'm almost up to the point. I just think I can't have a mountain bike up here. I don't know how cars would be able to drive up here. The road's quite bad. It has been 10 years since it's been closed, so obviously hasn't been graded or maintained. I thought it was just one section that was bad, but it's like a whole almost 2 kilometre section that has to be repaired. And it's a huge job. You can see why they haven't done it yet. Still about 2 metres wide here, so you can fit a vehicle easily, but it's going to get to the point in a minute. I'll see if I can dig up a picture of the big boulder on the track when it happened. Pretty high up now. River's way down there, you wouldn't want to fall down there. Good 100 metres or so there. So we've got Zoe on the right, it says no shooting. Whatever that means. Made it to Monaghans Bluff. Yay! Now that I'm here, I can see it's more than a simple quick fix. I thought, oh, it's just a bit of landslip, just patch it up, but this whole section, about 1 kilometre or 2, needs replacing or rerouting. Big drop down to the Macquarie River. Just got to make sure I don't get too close to the edge. Oh, it's a beautiful spot though. It's magic. You can see the road's probably 1 metre wide here, so
too narrow for a car. All the road slipped away there. So all this rock's quite unstable. So it's not a matter of simply patching this point here. You probably have to divert the road away from this crumbling sandstone sort of cliff. Sharp cliff on each side. So there's a huge boulder here. And it would have come from somewhere up there. A beautiful view of the Macquarie River down there. Yeah, it's going to cost more than a few bob to fix this. I'm glad I reached my objective, finding this spot. So, quick lunch, then head back. I'm just going to go a little bit further, just see what's around the bend. I'm not going to ride anymore though. Got to go back. Nice rock walls there, but don't know how stable all this is either. I'll be honest, I'll be freaked out driving along this bit. This is a passing bay and it's not that wide. Anyway, this is far enough for me. Time to ride back now. Hope no one watching this has got vertigo or anything, but it's a sheer drop down there to the river, near the vertical drop. It's actually bad enough walking on this bit, let alone driving. So I'll try and ride down to the roadblock. If it gets too bumpy, I'll have to stop and obviously avoid that cliff on the right hand side. Oh, it's nice having that hot chai latte. It's not freezing today, but it's not that hot either. So this bit, you sort of need a mountain bike. Cyclocross might be too bumpy. The rocks are too big. So as I said, you know, I'm pretty certain this won't be reopened in the near future anyway. It's been 10 years and it's just too big a job and too expensive. I reckon this whole section will have to be bypassed. Then you've got to go through private property and all that. There's too much mucking around. At least the mountain bike makes it through. Oh, just look at that wall there. Anyone with OCD would like that. It's quite neat there how they stacked everything, but that's holding up the whole road. It's definitely nicer going down this bit instead of up. The rocks are quite bumpy. Oh, so good going down. Whoa! Farewell, Monaghans Bluff. Back up to the road closed bit now. Nice pretty bridge. Keep that momentum going. Interesting sign about Kath Knowles. Good person, Kath Knowles, administrator of Bathurst, met with residents here in 2004 and committed to repair this road. Unfortunately, she's died now. Her wishes were never fulfilled by the Bathurst Council, and the Bridle Track today is in worse condition than 2004. This was done May 2019. Just hoofing it for a bit. I'm getting a bit tired now. It's another steep incline.
motorbike engine at the moment. My legs are getting tired. The ecopenny way with pedal power doesn't produce any pollution. Oh, back on the bitumen now. So about another 6 k's back to the car. Oh, and I'll need a well-earned rest after that. Nice bit of downhill. Well, there's the car up ahead, but I started at the bridge, so I'm going to finish at the bridge, then come back to the car. I'm a sucker for punishment. Final descent down to Howard's Bridge. Machinery's all been packed away for the day. And there's the bridge. I'll go over it, come back and go back to the car. We've now done the Bridle Track all the way to Monaghans Bluff on the Apollo Summit mountain bike. Be interesting next time to see what the difference is once the roadworks are finished. Look at that beautiful river. I'm safely back at the car now. It's about 37 kilometres. I was very happy with that, so I went all the way from Howard's Bridge up to Monaghans Bluff, saw the landslip where the road's closed, had lunch and came back. So I'm exhausted now, I need a rest. But it's been a good day, so it's hope you enjoyed that second part of the Bridle Track, and there'll be a link in the end credits to the part 1 if you haven't seen that. And as usual, have a nice day, and I'll see you in the next video. Don't forget to like the video to support the channel, and subscribe and click the bell to ecopenny for more environmental videos, eco sports with a bit of penny farthings thrown in. Nearly came off there, should be careful. Go easy, go easy.